first of all, they need to stop playing by the rules. That's just normal, because this is not normal times. But the other thing is, earlier in the hour when you said about whether the what happened in Wisconsin is like a fluke or something. I read an article recently, just yesterday, with MSNBC claiming that Elon Musk is the new boogeyman. And I think that is a grave error, and that we need to stop doing this. X is the boogeyman, so vote for us because we're better, but not offering anything of value to people who are struggling. I also think they need to stop saying that the economy's been great too, because that's gaslighting at this point, because it hasn't been great for years for many of us. The stock market's been great for rich people, but like most of the people, I'm a millennial, so I'm struggling with student loans. So are most of the people in my generation.
Yep.
And just I feel like it's been every year it's progressively like I have a gun to my head because I have to vote Democrat or Trump, and I think that they need to stop this tactic of scare tactics and start actually going with policy that is popular, like Medicare for all or getting rid of student loans, instead of just saying, well, the other guy is going to break the country. It may be true, but it's not a good thing.
You are singing my song, Anna. Although I have nothing wrong with identifying the boogeyman, the problem is, and which I mentioned, before the break, is that if the main reason Wisconsin went with the progressive judge, Susan Crawford, if the main reason that they voted for her was because they were disgusted by Elon Musk, that's easily solved by Republicans. They simply tell Elon to drop his profile and just keep doing what they're doing. If, on the other hand, they voted for her because they're concerned about, the damage that a Republican, in that position would do to abortion rights or gerrymandering or the environment, these are all big issues that are before the Supreme Court of Wisconsin right now, then, that's a really good sign. And we really won't know for 3 or 4 days until they've compiled the results of the exit polls.
Yeah, exactly, the exit polls. But like I said, that is a poor strategy that has been happening since 2016, and we've seen where it's gotten us, and it needs to change, because there's all of these policies, there's ways to, like with Bernie going to the red state.
Yep.
Stuff like that. They could be doing that instead of just saying, oh, well, Elon's bad.
Yeah, you can't win elections just saying, I'm not the other guy. And I'm with you. The challenge, of course, is that you've got, the Jared Goldens and Josh Gottheimers of the Democratic Party, the guys who take, millions and millions of dollars from big corporations and vote the way that those corporations want them to, and are the main obstacles to reforming things like student loans and Medicare for all, because they're taking money from big banks and insurance companies on the one hand, and then on the other hand, of course, you've got the Congressional Progressive Caucus, which is about 100 members in the House, which is about half of the House, but it's still not enough. It's not the majority of Democrats in the House, and certainly not the majority of Democrats in the Senate. So, we got a hell of a lot of work to do, and in my mind, Anna, the place where that work begins is at the local level. If you join the local Democratic Party and become a committee precinct person, the committee precinct people decide who are going to be the primary candidates. You can pick nothing but progressives. Help write the platform for the party for the state, and that then informs the national platform. And they're the first ones when your member of Congress or your senator comes back into your state, the first people that they meet with before they hold a town hall, before they have any events with citizens, the first people that they meet with in private are the precinct committee people in the party. So you have tremendous influence and power. And it's a volunteer position in 95% of the cases. I mean, there's a few districts where it's paid and you run for it because it's more of a full-time job. But those are few and far between. And most Democratic parties around the country are begging for people to become precinct committee people. So spot on. Anna, you nailed it. Thank you.